Hey friends, welcome to One Flight Down. Welcome to the Terry Isle Tasting Lounge. Today we are checking out a classic Irish beer, one I used to drink rather frequently and have not had in a while. This is Smithwick's. Smithwick's Premium Red Ale. It is a product. It's part of the Guinness brand. I back in the day, back in the '90s, I used to drink this quite a bit. Smithwick's is one of those beers. When I see it, my mind automatically goes back to the early '90s, hanging out in the Toad in the Hole here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Legendary pub here. It still exists. It's moved across the street, but yeah, that was like my regular watering hole for many years. And the first place I really started getting into trying British styles of beers. They had a lot of different British beers there, Irish beers, that kind of thing. And Smithwick's was always on tap. And at the time, it's, if you didn't feel like having a stout, which felt kind of heavy at the time, you still wanted something with more flavor than the Canadian macro beers that were really popular at the time. Well, then, Smithwick's would do the trick. All right, Smithwick's Premium Red Ale since 1710. Since 1710. Beer brewed in Ireland, 4.5% alcohol. It's a 500 milliliter can. In Canada, it is put out by Diageo. That's all it really says. All right, let's crack this open. There's no widget or anything. I don't think I have to hard pour this. Also, it's a red ale. So I think I don't need to do the hard pour on this one like I would with a Guinness or a Kilkenny, another part of that brand that beers I really like. And yeah, I guess now there's just so much more to choose from because our craft beer scene has really taken off here. Not only here in Manitoba, but throughout Canada, North America, there's just so much more to choose from than there was in the days where I used to drink this on a regular basis. It's a pretty dark red, but there's still got some clarity. I think you can see my face through that, no problem at all. Slightly off-white head. Get a nose on this. Just a touch like a malty note on the nose. Very slight, very slight. So I think this beer has been kicking around here. I almost thought about doing this as like a back of the beer fridge Sunday. But it hasn't been around that long. I've had this probably since March. I it would have been St. Patrick's Day. I had a bunch of friends over. We watched every single movie in the Leprechaun series and drank exclusively Irish beers, had Irish stew. It was a good time. My friend George dressed as a leprechaun. Anyway, that's the story where this beer came from. I can't remember which of my friends brought it. Maybe it's a leftover of mine. I don't think I bought it though. I think I only bought Guinness and Harp were the only ones I bought for the day. But anyway, let's get back to sampling this beer. As I said, just a slight maltiness on the nose, not too much, not too strong. I'm gonna go in and have a sip. Cheers, my friends. Pretty easy going. Lighter body. There is like a sweet note that kind of sticks with you at the end. It's not too bad though. I kind of went off red ales for a long time. I don't really enjoy red ales as much as I used to. It's pretty decent though. Often what I find with red ales, I get a little bit of heartburn from them. And I'm not experienced that with this, at least not with the first few sips. Yeah, it's pretty easy going, mellow beer. A little more, it's a little more of a slow sipper than I was expecting. But yeah, it's just I'm not so used to red ales these days. Yeah, it's fine. It's not mind blowing or anything, but decent beer, solid, dependable beer. It's pretty much the way I remember it from back in the day. I kind of feel like I should be having like some Scotch eggs to go with this or something, but you'll have to step out for that. All right, my friends, thank you so much for dropping by the Terry Isle Tasting Lounge. We'll see you all again real soon. Cheers, my friends.
I'm sick and I'm tired and I need to go home.